Al Ahly holds Mamelodi Sundowns at Loftus Stadium. They hold Mamelodi Sundowns to a goalless draw. This is the match. It's a semi-finals, the first leg of the CAF Champions League semi-finals, which took place at Loftus Stadium in Pretoria in South Africa. It was the first leg between the African giants Al Ahly and the South African giants Mamelodi Sundowns. We know that Al Ahly has won this cup or this tournament 12 times, whilst Mamelodi Sundowns has won it only once. So it was the first leg which took place in Pretoria. And Al Ahly will be the happiest. Al Ahly will be happiest for this result, because Al Ahly has not had any joy. Over the years, Al Ahly have not had joy playing out in South Africa. They have not enjoyed their stints out in South Africa. Because if you remember in those instances, before this match, actually, they played 7 times against Mamelodi Sundowns in South Africa, and they did not win a single match of those matches. Although yesterday they did not win, but it will feel like a win for them. When also consider the fact that on 2 occasions, when they came to South Africa to face Mamelodi Sundowns, they lost matches by 5 goals. In 2019, they lost to Mamelodi Sundowns by 5 goals to 0. In 2023, they lost to Mamelodi Sundowns by 5 goals to 2. So it's been that kind of an affair for Al Ahly. So hence they will see this goalless draw against Sundowns as a victory for them. That's Al Ahly, as a victory for them, taking it to Cairo for the second leg. And you also look at the fact that Mamelodi Sundowns did not concede. So when you look at the fact that Sundowns did not concede in this match, do you guys think that is advantage to Al Ahly or is it advantage to Mamelodi Sundowns? In this sense, of course, Al Ahly were playing away. They did not lose the match. So they are going home to Cairo, which is known as a slaughterhouse. So they've got this belief that when they get to Cairo, they will be able to win the match. This is the belief that they have, and of course, there's records. There's records to back it up. But also on the other side, look at Mamelodi Sundowns. Mamelodi Sundowns were playing at home, and they did not concede. So now they are going out to Cairo, right? They are going out to Cairo, meaning now Al Ahly will be approaching this match having that concern at the back of their mind that they should not concede, considering that it is them who are going to be playing at home. So they look at the fact that Sundowns did not concede. And Sundowns knows very well that any draw with goals would be a victory for Mamelodi Sundowns. So that is likely to play at the back of their minds, that is Al Ahly, that as much as they have to go out when they get to Cairo, go out and attack Mamelodi Sundowns. But they also have to be concerned of the fact that if Sundowns gets a goal, then it makes the Al Ahly's task even much more difficult. So when you look at all those dynamics and permutations, who do you think carries the advantage going to the second leg? By the way, the second leg will be played on Friday, the 25th of April at Cairo, 6 o'clock. So, but we'll do the preview for that match as the time gets closer. So, as I've said that, but unfortunately, when you look at this match, Mamelodi Sundowns were unable to make use of their home advantage. So, no home ground advantage as Sundowns failed to beat CAF Champions League holders Al Ahly in this first leg of the semi-finals. Of course, Al Ahly are the holders. Al Ahly are the defeating champions, for those of you who do not know. The South African outfit failed to get victory as the Red Devils limited them to a 0 shot on target at Loftus Stadium. There were no shots on target from the Mamelodi Sundowns side. And now we must look at the fact that Sundowns were playing at home, but they could not even manufacture a shot on target. How are you going to score goals? How are you going to score goals if you do not get shots on target? Because for you to be able to score goals, you must have shots on target. You see, so it must be a concern for Mamelodi Sundowns, but also that shows you how organized was Ahly in this match. I mean, it's unheard of, but we've seen now under Miguel Cardoso that Sundowns does find themselves in the situation by they only get 2 shots on target the whole 90 minutes. Sometimes they don't get any shots on target. So Mamelodi Sundowns and Ahly played to a 0-0 draw in the first leg of the CAF Champions League fixture played on Saturday. The Brazilians struggled to get their flair in the first half despite having a lion's share of possession. And again, here's the other thing that needs to be addressed. Mamelodi Sundowns, they get this lion's share in terms of their ball position and all that. But now you must ask yourself the question, what are they doing with that position? Are they having these positions in the right areas for them to be able to head the opposition, for them to be able to penetrate the opposition, for them to use that ball position to create goal scoring opportunities? Because the fact that they had 0 shots on target tells you that they did not create enough goal scoring opportunities. They did not create enough opportunities for them to be able to take shots on target. So what is the point of having this large portion or a lion's share in terms of the ball position if you are not going to be able to make use of that position, to be able to create goal scoring opportunities and ultimately get goals? So as the Red Devils, which is Ahly, did everything possible to stop them from troubling their goalkeeper at the Loftus Versfeld Stadium. This tells us that means with Sundowns not having a single shot on target, it tells that the match ended without the Ahly's goalkeeper making any save. You see, to see what kind of indictment that is on the coach. Slovenian striker Nec Gradiša had a massive chance to find the back of the net, but his header from Imam Zashur cross came off the upright with Ronan Williams well beaten. And even look in terms of the goal scoring opportunities, Ahly created much better goal scoring opportunities than Mamelodi Sundowns. In the 69th minute, Ahly thought they had scored a vital away goal, only for the offside flag to cut short Gradiša's celebrations. It was the same case late in the game when Marwan Attia thought he had won it, but again he was adjudged to be in an offside position. Any win or scoring draw in Cairo will see Sundowns through. You see, so now that's what Mamelodi Sundowns must be banking on going into this match. That's what Mamelodi Sundowns will be banking on, that if they can get that away goal, then of course that will change the whole complexion of the game. That will change the whole complexion of the game. So that also tells you that Ahly will have to be cautious. As much as they will be playing at home in front of their fans who obviously want Ahly to play attacking football and all of that. But they will have to be cautious of the fact that Mamelodi Sundowns do possess quality to get a goal in Cairo. And we know that once Mamelodi Sundowns gets that goal in Cairo, then it changes the game. The game becomes totally different. The game will become something else. You see. So that's why I'm interested to hear you guys that who between these two teams, who do you think carries a much better advantage going into that second leg, the semi-final second leg? Looking at all the permutations involved in this match. Okay, thank you guys for tuning in. Please remember to subscribe, guys. Please don't leave the platform without subscribing, and please remember to like, remember to share, comment, and please share this video on your social media platforms. Let's grow the platform, guys. The name of the platform is Total Football TV. My name is Devos Kosana. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Siyabonga, guys.